Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be talking about coordinates to the closest second. It's a little bit more complicated than coordinates to normal degrees and minutes, and I'm going to be using a topographic map of Belleville to show you how this works. I'm going to try something a little bit different this time. I'm going to be using the on-screen recording feature, so you're going to be following along with me as I do it on my screen. Hopefully it works a little bit better than using the camera, and yeah, let's get started. Righto, so we are talking about coordinates, latitude and longitude, just some basic stuff that you already know. Latitude and longitude is measured in degrees, minutes, and seconds. And when we look at latitude, we work from the top of the map to the bottom. Remember, latitude goes that way. Latitude rhymes with flatitude. And so we look at the numbers from the top of the map to the bottom. And when we do longitude, we look at the left of the map to the right. So we're looking longitude lines, we're looking at the numbers going that way. And 1 degree on the map equals 60 minutes. We saw that the symbol for minutes was a little apostrophe, and 1 minute equals 60 seconds, which is obviously your 2 little apostrophes. So that's your little seconds symbol. So here we are looking at our map of Belleville. You can see that there are our latitude lines, which starts at 33 degrees and 45 minutes south and end with 33 degrees and 50 minutes south. Each one of these bars represents 1 minute. So if that is 33 degrees and 45 minutes, the next one will be 33 and 46, where this bar ends. So this whole bar is 45, 46, 47, 48, 49 degrees. And it ends on 33 degrees and 50 minutes south. Then, having a look at our longitude, it starts from 18 degrees and 40 minutes, and it goes on 41. So this whole bar is 40. The next bar is 41, 42, 43, 44, and it ends with our 18 degrees and 45 minutes, right? But let's have a look at an example, right? So first thing you need to know is that each area has a minute block. So it's made up of 4 blocks. So this block is those 2, and that one is those 2. So all 4 of these blocks make up 1 minute block, right? So say, for example, we're working out the coordinates of this house over here. We first have to find our minute block. So we look up here, it's those 2 blocks, and we look up here and to those 2 blocks, so these 4. So even though they're 4 blocks, we treat it as 1. All right, so the question that we're working with is determine the coordinates of the house in block A2. So A2, this is the block, and there is the house. It's the only house. This is a footpath, so that's not really important. It's the house. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to determine the degrees and the minutes first. So we're going to be looking at our latitude first, because we always look at latitude first. It is between 33 degrees and 45 minutes south, and 33 degrees and 46 minutes south. And just like how we did it with minutes, we always choose the smaller one. So we're going to write down 33 degrees and 45 minutes south. But now we're going to have to work out the seconds. And the best part is, people, is that I have 4 steps in how to work out the seconds where you can be exact, right? So the first thing that you have to do is you're going to measure from the top of the block to the house. So that is there. So measure from the top of the block to the point. And if you want to be accurate, you're going to try and measure to the middle of the point. The second thing you're going to do is measure the entire block, right? So first we've measured here, and I can see that that is 11 millimeters, and we do all of our measurements in millimeters for this section. And then you measure the entire block, so you can see that that is 35 millimeters. Then all you have to do is divide the first number by the second number. So 11 divided by 35, and then times by 60, because there are like 60 minutes in this, 60 seconds in this block. So we go 11 divided by 35 times by 60. It gives me an answer of 18.8, which I'm going to round off to 19, right? So if it was 18.2, then I would round it down to 18, right? And so my answer is 33 degrees, 45 minutes, and 19 seconds south. Right, now let's have a look at our longitude. So now we're looking at our longitude lines, these guys over here. And it is between 18 degrees and 40 minutes and 18 degrees 41 minutes. And we always choose the smaller numbers, so we're going to go with 18 degrees and 40 minutes. But now we're going to work out our seconds. And now this last time we measured downwards. We measured between the two latitude lines, but this time we're going to be measuring across, measuring between the two longitude lines. And it's the same thing. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to measure from the end of the block, from the left of the block. The numbers are going leftwards, so we start this way, from the left of the block to the house, and then we are going to measure the entire block, right? So my first measurement I can see is 22 millimeters. My second measurement is 30 millimeters. So I take 22 divided by 30 times by 60, and I get a nice round answer of 44. So the answer is 18 degrees, 40 minutes, and 44 seconds east. Right, nice and simple, but let's have a look at another example together. Right, so we are going to be doing another example, but this time we are going to be doing the map of Belleville again and the tree in B4. All right, so the first thing that we have to do is we need to go to B4. The little green dot over there is the tree. All right, the first thing we have to figure out is where is our minute block. So we can see there's a minute at the top, there's a minute on the side. So we need to draw our minute block like such. Right, so now we've got, this is the area that we're working in, 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks, but this whole thing becomes our minute block. All right, so let's start with latitude first. It's between 33 degrees and 45 minutes and 33 degrees and 46 minutes. Obviously, it doesn't say 46, but we know that this line represents a whole minute. And as usual, we always go for the smaller number. So the answer is going to be, just make this bigger. It's going to be 33 degrees and 45 minutes. Sorry, I have no idea what's going on with my font here. 33 degrees, 45 minutes, but that is not all. Now we need to work on our seconds. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take our ruler and we are going to measure from the top of the block to the center of the tree. So I'm going to take my ruler, go on my map and have a look. And to me, that looks like 29 millimeters. Remember, we're always doing millimeters. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take our ruler and we're going to measure all the way down. Sorry, you're going to do it a little bit straighter than I am. So you're going to measure the entire length of the block. And I can see that that is 40 millimeters. So we're going to pull up the calculator. We are going to say 29, which was the first measurement, divided by 40, which is the second measurement, times by 60, because there are 60 seconds in a minute. And my answer is 43.5. So I am going to round it off and I am going to say 44 seconds south. Right, nice and simple. Then we're going to look at our longitude. So there's 18 degrees and 40 minutes, 18 degrees and 41 minutes, 42 minutes. So if it's between 41 and 42, we're going to choose the smaller number. So it's going to be 18 degrees and 41 minutes. Right, so that was 40 minutes. So this is 41 minutes. And then we're going to work out the other way around. I'm going to change the color. Let's make it green. Nope, make that one red again. Right. So we are now going to go from the side of the block to the actual tree. Hope you can see that color. All right, so I'm going to measure it. And it looks like 21 to me. And then we're going to measure the entire block. So remember the whole minute block, not just the little block, the whole minute block. And if I have a look at that, that looks like 28 to me. So pull up my calculator again. I'm going to go 21 divided by 28. So the first measurement divided by the second measurement equals times 60, because there's 60 seconds in a minute. And my answer is, oh, nice and rounded off again, 45 seconds. And don't forget the direction, which is east. Nice and easy. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how to work out coordinates to the closest second. Hope it helps. Good luck with any of you who are writing any tests soon. If you have any questions, feel free to hit it down in the comments below. If you like my content, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!